Now let's send it up to Michael Buffer for the official.
The fastest mouth in the West, Six Heads Lewis, who can give an hour interview in about 30 seconds. And the biggest mouth in the West, Ricardo Mayorga, who insists that he will knock out the champion within 3 rounds. About the cockiest underdog you've heard of in a long, long time.
We all enjoyed meeting with both of these fighters yesterday afternoon. Very entertaining. Lewis in the red trunks, the southpaw. Mayorga, the conventional fighter. And one thing about Ricardo Mayorga, he loves to mix it up.
Pick it up.
Lewis clearly the more skillful boxer puncher, looking for openings as Mayorga wings shots.
Step back. Limpio.
6 Heads Lewis making good use of his straight left hand, trying to neutralize somewhat wild Mayorga.
2 good left hands by Mayorga.
George, Mayorga promised us a knockout within the first 3 rounds. It is early, but do you like what you see?
Well, with Lewis, you got to do more than just punch. You just can't say you're going to be in and try to knock this guy out. You got to have a system already pre-planned. You got to execute it. It's going to take 2 or 3 rounds to do it. But winging hard shots at him, that's the wrong approach. He'll take it and give you something back.
When he won the title from James Page, he won it from exactly that kind of a fighter, a big puncher. Who did not have a sound boxing style, just like Mayorga.
Knocking Page out in the 7th round. Andrew 6 Heads Lewis has one of the best nicknames in the sport. When he first started fighting, he was 7 years old. He was in the ring, knocked down an opponent, and the opponent told the referee, "I can no longer go on. I see 6 heads in front of me." Once again, when we're in Ricardo Mayorga's corner, we will hear Ray Torres doing the interpreter.
You gotta fucking listen, man. You gotta fucking listen. We asking you for jabs, we gotta box. We told you this guy's dangerous the first 3 rounds. You understand me? No. Listen to me. Fuck that you win the fight. Listen to me. You gotta get your jabs out there. You gotta be loose, man. You understand? You wanna dab? Come on, you gotta be loose. You understand? Be loose. Don't get hit no more. Don't get hit no more.
You're too tight. You're too tight. You gotta relax, around. Relax. You're too tight. When you hurt him, you got it. Throw the cross and hit him and knock him out. That's what you got it. When you hurt him.
Lewis trying to answer fire with fire. Got caught with a couple of good left hands midway through the round, and then a good right hand later, and that's why his corner was so exercised. And now a left hand. Mayorga, on the other hand, seemed to expend an awful lot of energy throwing all those big punches, George.
Yeah, he's got those long heads. They have a good headbutt that time. I'm telling you, that hurt.
And there's blood coming from the left eye, I believe, of 6 Heads, and it may be bad.
Yeah, headbutt.
butt. It's a butt. Butt.
That can't go.
It's all over?
It's all over.
On both sides.
An unintentional butt ends this fight with no decision.
The doctor took one look as Marty Denkin, the referee, brought Success Lewis over to the corner.
Come on.
Took one look and quickly assessed
Accidental headbutt.
that this fight could not continue. Let's bring in Harold Letterman. Harold, give us the official ruling on the fight.
Okay, Fred, it didn't go 4 complete rounds. So the fight is stopped by an accidental headbutt. It's called a no contest. Now, when you look at the big picture, in truth, it's a victory for the champion, Andrew Six Heads Lewis, because you don't have to fight this guy again. I mean, that's what it comes to. So Andrew Six Heads Lewis retains the title on a no contest, and that's it. It's got to go 4 full rounds before they go to the scorecards.
See if we can catch that collision right here. Bang. And that is a nasty gash that's going to keep a cosmetic surgeon busy for a few minutes. And keep Six Heads Lewis out of action for a few months.
Clearly no way Lewis was going to continue after that cut.
Well, Mayorga did promise us the fight would end within 3 rounds. He just didn't specify how it would happen. He's got some of the biggest hands I have ever seen on a smallish prize fighter. He's got knuckles that look like mountain peaks, and he can hit because Six Heads Lewis can take it.
Seconds into round number 2, referee Marty Denkin has to call a halt to the bout because of severe injury suffered by the champion. This was an accidental headbutt according to the rules of both the state of California and the World Boxing Association. The bout is stopped and ruled a no contest. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always safety first. A round of applause.
All right, so there you have the officials from Michael Buffer. Larry, let me bring you in here for a second. You mentioned this is going to take a couple of months before Six Heads Lewis can regroup, but what does this mean, if anything, for his desire to step inside the ring with Shane Mosley?
Well, there is a December date in which Shane Mosley may defend his welterweight.
56 of Mayorga's 59 shots were power shots, but only 15 landed. So clearly a disappointed Lewis, but he will have time to regroup.